Hi and welcome to Kohana Studio Podcast. I am Kate, founder of Kohana Professional, international nail champion and nail tech over 15 years. Today with me is Amber.
Hi, I'm Amber. I'm the executive assistant here at Kohana and I'm also an educator here at Kohana. So today, Kate, we're going to talk about price lists.
Price lists, yes. Price like a pro. Stop underselling your work.
Yes.
Okay, so the price list, one of the...
It's important.
It's important. It's important, is one of the sometimes drama topic as well
it's
on
tricky
social
one.
media. Yes, we've seen a lot lately, the price lists. Sometimes even we get questions on social media, on Instagram, how much we should charge, often from students as well. Yes, what price list, or like if we teach like gel polish or extensions, how much should I charge for the treatment? Yes, so we decided to go through with you a little bit about this price list, how the price list should be layout, what is the names, kind of like what we could advise you, what names would be nice for the treatments. Okay, Amber, start. So what do you think is important in the price list?
I think you really need to sit down and figure out your pricing, because we have loads of nail techs talking to us as well about how they've never upped their prices and they want to, but they're afraid to.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also need to talk about how you shouldn't put too much on your price list to make it too confusing for clients.
Exactly.
You know?
Less means more. Okay, and even from kind of like a marketing side as well, if the client will have so many choices, they cannot and they don't know what to actually choose. Okay, when I see sometimes different names, different descriptions, different names for the actual treatment, to be honest, I don't know what to choose as well. Facial for this, for this, for this, for this. Like seriously, you sometimes just don't know. It's too much. So maybe first, we talk about naming. Okay, how we should name the treatment. So we have here kind of like, we have actually here also the price list. Example of the price list we have. Okay, we share this also on our Facebook group, the Kohana World. We have a private Facebook group, so if you have any kind of questions or something, or we put some ideas for this kind of like business side of the industry, so you are very welcome for that. Okay, let's start with the menu on the price list. So definitely I think a big confusion is in the treatments itself, like for example, gel polish.
Yeah.
Would you agree? We have now these days shellac, gel polish. This is what I see kind of like on your price list. Yes, shellac, gel polish, hybrid manicure, protein manicures, structured, biab. Yes, okay. More often now biabs as well appears. Okay, why so many?
So many, and it's so confusing.
Yeah,
for
clients doesn't understand what they get. They only get idea of treatment they kind of want to. It comes from social media itself, whatever they see or friend has it done.
Yeah, exactly. I
Yes?
want what my friend has.
Yeah, and I want biab. Yes. First of all, please remember, shellac and biab, this is actually names of the product itself created by the brand. Okay, I know years and years now it becomes a category of the treatment. Okay, but this is actually, in the end of the day, this is actually name of the product itself. Yes, that's why if you want to categorize in your price list the treatment you do or gel polish. If you want to put biab, instead of biab, you can put, we say,
gel or
the
soft gel with structure.
Soft gel overlay, or soft gel with the structure, like you said, is very nice. Okay, or builder gel polish, something like this. Okay, so classic gel polish, it would be the pancakes. Yes, the flat, nice little application. We teach this in the classic, in the basic gel polish. So this is kind of like where you start. Okay, you have just the natural nails. You apply thin layer of base, then color, and then top coat. Yes, and then you can add a little bit structure to it with the products that are designed as a soft builder gels.
If your client needs it.
if your client need it. How do we know do they need it? Because that's kind of something what is nice to say. I usually press on the natural nail, and I see how flexible the natural nail is. Is it need actually a little bit strength, or is need a little bit actually product with what is kind of flexy? Yes. So this is how you have to kind of like decided what they want. But in the price list, you maybe I would put, we have in our price list only gel polish, and then this is your decision what you do. If you do natural nails and you will use gel polish or the biab or whatever the flexi bases, yes, it's a still gel polish. Okay, this is not extensions, this is not hard product. Yes, so just decided one name for it, and then if you want to do classic and if you want to do with the structure, you can say price from, for example, from 40 or from 45 or from 50, whatever you feel it. But we have gel polish and we have 50 euro. Yes, so gel polish or slash with the structure, and then it's 50 euro. Okay. So that's, for example, short without shellac. I don't do shellac. I don't use the product shellac. So why you put shellac in the treatment? Because client know what is that. In the end of the day, client don't see the difference between oval and almond or square and oval. That's why you should actually, in some point, kind of educate as well the people. So using correctly will be easier and smart. Okay.
So talk to me about then if you were going to put extensions onto your price list.
In the price list, yes. So for example, then extension, nail extension. Okay, or if you use just a gel, for example, you can put gel extension. But if you are a nail tech that use a few different techniques, if you use gel, acrylic, polygel, okay, you can put just the nail extensions, okay? Tips or forms, it doesn't matter. Both techniques are very good, okay? So in the end of the day, we put nail extension, and then you can put, for example, gel, acrylic, polygel, tips, forms, whatever. And then also you can put prices or from. Yes, if you feel that, for example, forms, it takes you more time and you want to charge a little bit more because it's forms, yes, of course you can put prices from. But we, for example, did nail extensions, and then we designed prices rely on the length. So it's short, medium, and long, okay? Because, of course, short you will do fast. You will do fast, like up to 1 hour you can have extensions done. Medium, similar, a little bit longer, but long you have to spend a little bit more time.
And more product.
More product, exactly. The structure is a little bit different, so yes, it's definitely is more time consuming, and we definitely have to then think about the prices. So we have gel polish, we have nails extensions, then
nail art.
Art, exactly. Art is, I like it, it's another level, isn't it? Because art, what? It can be simple. What is simple for you?
Little flower, French ombre I like.
French ombre, yes. Yeah. And do you know what is actually very nice with the French ombre? That the clients think this is actually absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
And this is actually so easy to do it.
Yeah. Well, it depends on
depends.
Some of the girls that come to the workshop are very stressed.
We know. Yeah, you are so stressed sometimes. Guys, so come to us for nail art course because we show you like how fast, quick you can do it. It's absolutely one of the easiest things. I love the ombre because you don't have to put focus on the cuticle part, it's actually so fast. And it looks beautiful. It's trendy. So it's nice to do it. So nail art can be start from kind of like, from very easy one, very simple, like you said, the little flowers, ombre. What else is easy? Apply the diamond.
Yeah, a little bit blooming gel or something.
Little bit blooming gel, yes. What else could be? Maybe little squiggly line, transfer foily. So it could be between 5-10 euro. So describing your price for nail art, you could say like nail art from 5 euro. Depends on the nail art, yes?
Yeah. One of my clients brought me a picture of an ostrich before to draw
ostrich.
On her nails.
Yeah.
So every nail art is different.
Yeah, every nail art is different. Yes, the ostrich.
I think she was joking, but
yeah,
it's very intense.
Could be. Yes, very intense. What I had the hardest nail art. Is that was the hardest for you?
Same client also brought me a picture of a hot air balloon before, and her nails are so short.
Harry Potter.
No, just like a hot air balloon.
Hot air balloon. Ah, okay. Okay, the balloon. I'm just trying to imagine in my head. Yeah. I never, did I have very hard nail
Or
art?
I would get a lot of AI nails.
Oh yeah, AI is just another level. Yeah, sometimes and then AI is so good actually these days. The nails look so real. Yes, and then but
The skin is always a telltale, isn't
yeah,
it?
it's like super shiny and smooth and no wrinkles. Yeah, but the hardest nail art for me. Let me just think. Mm, I never had kind of like really hard, or maybe to be honest, I don't remember. But usually my mom is quite challenging. She would like kind of like moms are like this, isn't it? This is another level of client as well. Yeah. Okay. So, but
Moving on.
yeah, I think it's hard also to figure it out the way of doing this isolated chrome
Yeah,
these
tricky.
days. Yeah.
Definitely.
Or this, you try to do it.
The heart with the cat eye.
The cat eye heart. Guys, we did it. Not me. I tried, and after one attempt, I just leave it. Okay. Amber said all day. That was so funny because Amber actually set a goal for herself. She said, we have to do it. It's so viral. It's so trendy. We actually have to do it. But if you tried, yeah,
It's torture.
we
got there in the end,
we get there, but it's so hard. Thanks God nobody asked. No clients asked for it, okay? But we have the video on it.
Yeah.
So nail art, yes, we would advise to put nail art, but like from €5. And then it's good actually to ask your client to send maybe picture or to send maybe some idea they have it before the appointment.
Before they arrive. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
definitely.
good because then you're not stuck, yes? Removal. Definitely you have to put the removal also in your price list. And then, of course, up to you, or like €10 or €15 or €20.
This is your time. You have to charge for your time.
Exactly. I never charge for removal if this is my client. They come for refills. So then never.
Oh, on refills, no. Yeah.
It takes like 5 minutes to actually refine the product. You don't have to remove everything because you did it. You know what you did it, how you prep. It's fine, but never charge fully for that. But sometimes if client need a refresh set, this is usually happen with extensions. Nails are very long, so they can kind of like, you can keep going maybe 3 times, and then the product gets very old. You have
need to
change.
rebalance everything.
Yes,
Yeah.
so you can add extra maybe €5 or €10 because it will take time to remove everything and put on again. You can add a little bit to it, but definitely I would advise you if somebody comes to remove nails, for example, from different places. You never know what to expect.
Yeah.
If you never had this experience to remove nails from the places, they charge really cheap. Yes, they use very, how to say this, to don't beep myself, this mystery products they use. They have very weird smell when you remove them, and it takes ages. The actual removal bead is kind of like a sleepy. If you try to soak them off, they like jelly. They weird. Okay, so this will take you ages, and definitely you will have to charge for this like super extra. Because it takes a really long time, okay? I think all the nail techs know what I'm talking about, what salons, yes? So removal part. Yes, then what? We could add, for example, the pedicure, of course, yes? If somebody do pedicure as well. Pedicure also is another kind of like treatment that sometimes you go a little bit too much.
Yeah, it's no need.
Or mini pedi, or full pedicure, or VIP, or something like this. Just short explanation. If customer want pedicure, they will tell you, do they want just toes with the work and put the gel polish, or they want the skin part done as well, or they want just the skin, so they can ask you. You can just ask, you can put like pedicure, mini, full, like mini valet, full valet. Yes?
Yeah.
Mini would be just a gel polish or just the skin, and then full is all with the bath and everything, yeah? The full spa experience. And that's it.
Yeah. Less is more, I think.
Gel polish, extensions, art, removal, pedicure. That's it.
Yeah.
Isn't it? And sometimes I see this. Color, French, nail art, diamond, broken nail, this. No need. Too much, and then it's getting confusing. Prices. Let's do it.
Okay, go for it.
Prices, okay. So we have to go through a little bit of, we have to come back to the episode we were talking before. If you didn't watch this episode, please watch because it's very good. We talk about the business side, okay, of the nail industry. So prices. For example, very often we see that you kind of underprice yourself. Isn't it? Yes. Mostly what? When we were checking the price list, like for gel polish, like for example, Baya, because that's one of the most trendy these days treatments. How much the girls charge?
€30, 35.
30, 35. Very rarely I see 40 euro. Isn't it? Okay. So, guys, to set up the prices, okay, we maybe keep on the Baya because if we will go through everything, maybe it would be another episode.
Yeah,
But maybe it's just very popular and it's one of the kind of like nice to see it, kind of like the point of view of the one treatment, okay? So then you can think about other treatments also. So buy-up. For example, if you will think about the costs, what actually your price have to cover before you will have your money into the in your pocket, we have your rent, we have the product cost, okay? You have your electricity, your insurance. For example, courses you would like to upgrade. Yes, you have to. You would like to upskill yourself maybe once a year. You need to go for holidays, so that should be covered also. Okay, so if you will take this, for example, into consideration, and you work 8 hours per day. Okay, 8 hours per day, and you will charge 50 euro per buy-up. So you have 8 hours per day, 1 hour, one client, 50 euro per hour. So in the week, with the 7 clients a day, so because you need break as well also. So 7 clients a day for 5 days a week, you will earn from clients 1,750 euro. Okay, so this is what you get from the clients. And then after rent, products, electricity, insurance, course, holiday, okay, we just breaking down this per week, okay. In the end, per week, you have 455 euro. Sorry, no, that's cost.
Like,
oh my God, screw you. No, that's the total cost, 455, okay, because for example, we said rent, 125, products will be 175 per week. That's kind of roughly you can spend. 40 euro for electricity because you need to have a lamp, a light. You need to have or cordless lamps. Insurance kind of like 5 euro per week. The course maybe 10 euro you wanna save for the courses, and holidays around 100 euro.
Yeah, to pay yourself for
to
like
pay for
sick
like
pay.
for 5,000 euro holiday. Okay, that's kind of roughly. So around approximately your cost is 455 euro per week. Okay, so from 1,750 euro, you need to take it out 455 euro. Okay, so you will have in the end, this is not all. It's not like you have it now, all of that for yourself. Of course, the taxman is coming, yes, and have to take something from you. You have to pay your income tax is around 30%, USC, PRSI. So after like remove first costs, you are left with 1,300. Okay, and then after all the taxes, you will be left with 900 euro. Okay, so this is when we break down everything. I know it's actually sounds scary, isn't it? You earn 1,700, and after costs, after taxes, after everything, you are left with 900 euro. Okay, so if you will charge for client, for example, 50 euro for a buy-up, after everything, okay, so this is the conclusion, 50 euro, you are left with 25. 40 euro, you are left with 18. 60 euro, 32. This is in your pocket, okay? So it's okay, but this is something that you have to consider. What is your goal? What is kind of how much you would like to earn, okay? And thinking about the timing of the treatment, because I said this is, for example, if you have 50 euro, per client, and client you have per hour. We know also some of you will do nails over hour. Yes, for example, 1.5, sometimes 2 hours. Okay, so you have to kind of like split this also. Do you know, actually, I seen it the last time as well on TikTok that, I don't know if this is new generation or something, you know, the younger girls, they kind of like, I don't know how you do it, girl, that you do 7 clients per day. I do 3 clients and I am exhausted. And I was like, wow, my days I was doing 12 clients per day, you know? It's kind of like, I don't know what do you think? What do you think it's kind of like loads of clients per day?
Yeah, about 7. Like your full work day.
But like you think this is like 7 clients, is it too much? Or how would you feel? You are younger than me, so how would you say?
Yeah, I see, I was fully booked.
Protect that girl who said this.
No. I was working full time. I was fully booked. I closed my client list. But the problem I had is I wasn't minding myself. I was getting a bit burnt out because I wasn't giving myself lunches. You know, I was missing things in the evening, like, you know, things that I wanted to do.
Social things, yes.
Yeah, and I was just, and then you kind of get like a bit like, oh, I'm fed up. You know, that type of way.
Yes, but do you think like, so where you were working, like what for you was nice number of clients per day?
5 or 6.
5 or 6.
The 7 would just push you over the edge.
Okay. You see, so for me it's kind of like 7. It's 7 for me. It was really nice.
Yeah.
But like I said before as well, Speedy Gonzalez, I work fast, so
Yeah.
I can finish client in like 45 minutes. You know, so I still have like nice breaks between. But maybe, yeah, like you said, if it takes you a little bit longer, you could actually feel squeezed a little bit with 7 clients, yes? Yeah. So you see, it's something to really consider about the price lists, about the price you will charge per client, because you see, from 50 euro per hour per client, you end up with 25 euro.
And to be totally honest, we put our prices up.
Yes,
we had to. It wasn't really something we just decided to do. It was because all our costs went up. And like I did lose maybe like a handful of clients, and you're still making more money and you have more time to yourself.
Yeah, this is another thing. So when you set up your price list, the names it's first, less is more. The prices, really think about this first. Think about how much costs you spend for it, everything. I know some of you work from home, but some of you work from salon. Some of you, you know, we all have a little bit different
like
setups, environments, and everything. But this is kind of like what I said around, most of us have. Usually, when we talk about costs of the products, okay, it's usually approximately of the product per client would be around 5 euro, okay, per client. So plus minus, yes, between 5-8 euro maybe, depends what product. So think about this as well if you're afraid of put up the prices. Like this, what you say. I was there also, and I started with doing nails at home first, and I charged actually 30 euro. 25, 30, but you know, that was a long time ago, 15 years ago when I started. So I remember it was no salons. It was maybe one salon in Saigon, they charged like ridiculous prices, like 80 euro or something. It was kind of like, because it was, it wasn't that popular. Nails was still kind of like, something luxury, really, yes? Nails are luxury anyway, because you don't need to have a nails on, but now more this luxury thing comes daily basis thing, yes? We like to wear them as an outfit. So, putting your putting up your prices, I think it's kind of important thing that you don't feel guilt about this.
Yeah.
Don't feel guilty you do it. Prices of everything going up. Nobody in Tesco will ask you, are you okay? And I'm really sorry, we have to put up prices for bread. Yeah. Or put up prices even for luxury things. What is luxury thing in Tesco?
Yeah, I don't know.
Jam with something extra. Yes, full fruit, organic, whatever. Nobody will ask you, are you feel good about this, or tell you like, we are so sorry, but unfortunately from this and this day I have to put up the prices.
Yeah, this is so true. But we said before, it's because you're kind of like building a relationship with these clients that you feel guilty.
Yeah, you feel guilty. But this is another thing, like we set the boundaries. Of course, we have to be kind of friendly in there because the clients feel better, the energy is better in the salon. But in the end of the day, you need to remember this is your business. If it's hobby, like I said before, if it's your hobby, treat it as a hobby. Don't charge even, because it's your hobby, yes? Hobby always have some costs, either more or less. But if this is your job, if this is the path of your success, you have to treat this as a business. Don't feel sorry to put up the prices. Electricity bills don't come with the card say sorry, we have to put up the prices. They just put up the prices. Of course, when you put up your prices, you don't put up prices like 100% more. This is usually between 5 and euro difference.
Yeah.
And believe me, the English language, valuable clients will stay with you. They will stay with you. They know your worth. They love your work. Maybe few clients will leave it because maybe everyone have different circumstances also. Maybe for them this 5 euro extra, of course, could be too much. That's fine. New clients will come. Or you know what? Maybe in the worst scenario, you will earn the same money with less work.
Yeah.
So it's something kind of, it's believe me, that put up your prices, it's really, you only feel bad because we are humans. We have to do some moves that we don't really feel comfortable with, but just put this kind of like on the side, your comfort, okay? And just do it because this is right to do it. This is the right thing to do it. You put up your prices, inform, get ready, people, that you don't do it from tomorrow. From next month, our prices will change. Just this is a little update for you.
And everybody's starting to do it. So every nail tech.
Brands put up the prices. Brands put up the prices for products, so your costs go higher. Electricity go higher. Insurance go higher. Everything is just go higher. So why would you say like, oh, I feel so sorry, I have to do it, and I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, don't do it. Don't apologize for things that are normal to do it.
Yeah, and loyal clients value your service.
Exactly.
They're
and if they don't want to stay, like I said, they have different circumstances and they actually can't, new clients will come. You will open spaces and new clients will come. Yes. This
also, I don't know, did you notice, maybe a few nail techs talking to you, but ladies who work from home feel like they can't put their prices up. Did you ever notice this?
Yes, because they work from home. This is as well, we talked before like, in the episode. Why would you not? Why? If people start cut out the prices, first of all, they destroy the market. Yes, that's the first thing. What the market is unbalanced, and actually, to be honest, charging too low prices, if you are good, I don't say you have to be perfect and brilliant, but if you start cut up the prices, people will be thinking like, why is so cheap?
Yeah, what's wrong?
What's wrong here? Okay, then the expectation is like, you value yourself, but you want to get more clients, and you think that with the price you will fight for it. No, it doesn't work like this. It doesn't work. It's actually go in the wrong direction. Another thing, nail techs from salons or from homes, if you will charge the same price, you will all have clients. So it's kind of like, think about this, that if she charges this and she has clients, why will I put down the prices? People need a nail techs. It's loads of clients. We are in the small village of Balisader. How many salons we have? We are here, then the girl on the corner, the other salons next door, and then some girls doing nails from home, we know, yes? So it's what? I would say in Little Balisader, we could have maybe 7 places, something like this. Believe me, everyone is booked out. Everyone will have a full clients list. Little village of Balisader. Okay, everyone, especially in Ireland, I think this is really popular. The word of mouth. Word of mouth is so important. So I think this will make your business flow. If you will do good job, doesn't have to be cheap.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid. Amber was stressed, isn't it?
I was so stressed. So Irish and mortified of everything. So It's hard.
Okay, so that's mean I am just Polish, so whatever, just straight to the point.
Stressful for
don't
me.
feel sorry, put up the prices.
It was stressful, but to be honest, like, you know, it had to be done for the business.
But it is something about that, isn't it? Polish and Irish. Yes, the Eastern Union, Eastern Union, Eastern Europe is this kind of like we all, by Irish people, we are all, you take us
more
as
straightforward.
straightforward. We don't comment nicely if it's something not nice. Yes, and then in the Irish kind of like it's like, oh, you look lovely even if you don't look lovely.
Because all the girls you'd be chatting to, like all the Irish girls in the courses, they're like, oh, I can't put my prices up. Do you know that type of way? We're all the same. It's so funny.
Yes, it is. It is something about it. I don't know. Is that the just a culture difference or something?
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, once it was done, it was fine.
But then as well, the expectations.
Yeah.
Like when I have like Polish and Irish clients are always happy. Polish clients will always be, can you file a little bit more here? Can you do this? You know?
Yeah. Whereas you could file an Irish girl's hand off and they go, thank you. Here's 50 euro. And a tip.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah, good. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this episode. If you like, don't forget, subscribe. I wish you a lovely day and chat you soon.